Guy, welcome back. Sorry, I've been gone for a long time. That happens when I quit the game. But you know, Diablo Immortal is very fun, so it's hard to quit for real. So I took a long break. Currently back, and this is currently the build that I'm using. I know that right now the screen will change pretty soon, but actually, yeah, let's wait until we load. But yeah, so I've tried a different build, and I think this is the most effective currently for the year. I like other builds, especially the famous Circle of Death, but currently the other famous build that I'm using, the Pikachu build, I like it even more. And I'll explain why as we play. Just double check. Right, so this match is gonna be a little bit annoying because we're going against a lot of tanks, and this is actually one of the weakest. Yeah. So sorry. So like I was saying, this is gonna be a really bad matchup for me because that's one of the weaknesses for the build. I'm going against tanks. So Pikachu build, I have the build similar to what most people use. So Vitus, now I'm using the new set. I'll be 4 out of 8. And then I'm using the Skybreaker. Then everything else for the Pikachu build stays the same. And the skills, as you see. I'll explain it a little bit better. Let me go ahead and get some kills. It's funny we're all ganging up on that dude. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, so it's funny when you see a druid, they always get ganged up so hard to kill them. Doesn't matter if they're well free to play, mid spender. It's just a very toxic class. But well, I mean, it's good when they're on your team. It just sucks when you go against them. Alrighty, so just so you guys know, this is a ranged build, so do not expect me to be all up in their faces. I will be close enough to push the idol if I'm able to, but this is more of a long range build, so it's better for me to stay away. And also this build is pretty good when you use it as a cleanup build. What I mean by that is that if they're weaker, you can just come in and get easier kills. And I'm always running around helping out people because I can just pass by, you know, hit them with a burst of damage and, you know, move on. So right now I got hit with a burst of damage. Yeah, they never die. And actually, we're going against a few barbs, a few druid, and they also have, I think, 1 or 2 crusaders. I'm not sure why they all got tank class. It's funny. And I think maybe 1 tempest. I'm not sure. Oh look, yeah, I think that's tempest. So you see, I'll be around, but I cannot stay because I'll be very vulnerable. It's better when I'm not too close because I can, you know, I could just hit you from the far. Similar to a wizard build, I guess you can say. Even though it's not my favorite type of play style, I like to fight. You know, as a Crusader, you're typically there in the front line, which I am, but things change a little bit. Oh, God. See all this immunity, all this. Yeah, they're just soaking so much damage, especially the barbs. They never die. It's hard. It sucks that I get unlucky and I get these type of match where I go against a bunch of um, tanks. But that's fine. I normally do a few match. But yeah, your best bet is to go kill the Necros, the Squeegee class. Necros, the even the Tempest can soak up a little bit of damage, but Tempest is pretty good too. Wizards, what else? Demon Hunter, those type of class, pretty good for you to go against because you hit them from afar, and while they are crafty, they don't have as much immunity or damage protection as other classes. So when you go against them, you're able to, I won't say one-shot them, but you're able to hit them pretty hard. But when you have two barbs or other players that haven't died, just being there, soaking up damage, that's when the build is like, I try my best, but you see, like this guy is there all the time. He dies, but that's his job. It's just to go there, be annoying, and just die. But that's what the class is known for. So you see, I always have him on. Get out of my face, dude. Yeah. Now, if you guys notice, I'm not running the full Pikachu build because I don't have the stun. I don't like the stun, even though it's good against these type of class. I don't like the stun because I don't do as much damage. And with the new set, I like having the most damage I can put out as possible, so I can either one-shot you or have you low enough to kill you. Look, you see? I drained his life. He's gonna follow me, he's gonna die. You see, like, what are you doing, dude? But that's what they're known for, it's just for that. But I do recommend this build. It's pretty fun because you're just there. Even though you're a satyr, you're in the background just dealing a bunch of damage and helping out. Right now, satyrs are not the best at tanking. So, if you get a druid or other, look, you see how many times I've killed the same freaking barb, and look at this druid. It's just, well, that's a necro, but I killed the barb. If you have a druid in your team, it's amazing. You just stick to him, let him get torched, and be in the background, you dealing the damage. We won. It wasn't the prettiest matchup. See, we have 1, 2, 3 barbs, 2 druid, actually a necro. Well, and then didn't have a satyr. I thought they had a satyr. But yeah, these type of matchups are pretty annoying. But we were also pretty annoying as well. So alright, so let's do another game. See how it goes. Since I wasn't able to fully explain the build, sorry, let me go again and show you guys what I have. So I have 2-piece V2s, 4Ps of the new set, which is very good for PvP. I think it should be good for every class, but right now for Satyrs it's very good. And then the Skybreaker bolt. I'm not a fan of this set, but it's needed for the Pikachu build because it synergizes well with Falling Sword. Once Falling Sword hits you, then this will trigger, and then Fist of Heaven would trigger, and then Condemn. So that's how you get a burst of damage. And yeah, so the headpiece for Fist of Heaven, the chest. But alright guys, let's load up real quick. Alright, before it starts. So once again, the chest piece for Condemn, then the shoulder, which gives you more critical hit damage. The pants is the main difference in the set. I mean the build compared to the Pikachu build. I have Condemn deals more damage depending on how many harmful effect the enemy has, because it could be from any player. It doesn't have to be from you. And then these two are also to increase Condemn damage put out, so it helps with the new set. And then this is for my primary. This is for Falling Sword. And you guys should know, but this is the best Paragon tree, and this is what I have. And this is very standard when it comes to PvP. Now I will have to say, so far I haven't had to deal with Mega Wells tonight, but normally I do play Mega Wells, which can get annoying, but hopefully we can get these type of match, which they're pretty fun and competitive, but they're not like super sweaty. Right, get on top of him. Yeah, that's fine. Come. That's fine. He's dead. Yeah. We traded. That's fine. Now that means that every time I see him, if he doesn't have his immunity, he's dead, because I can hit him from afar and he can't hit me from afar. Sucks that we don't have our Sheet Death active, but that's fine. Also, if you see stranglers, like what I mean by that, people that are just by themselves, go kill them first and then help out others. Oh, these type of guys, yeah. Be careful with monks. Monks are so good at evading damage. That was a little bit of my fault. Oh, that's fine. Come on. Alright, come on. Jump on him. Oh, he's there. Where are you going? Well, I guess he has immunity. That's fine. Oh, he died. Alright, so I guess the left side is where everyone is at. Run. Alrighty. And make sure I can heal up. Alright, now we'll go. Now we have everything ready. And we're out. Yeah, if you see immunity, run away. They're pretty much useless right now. Yeah, those satyrs. Nice. I love being a satyr, but I hate going against other satyrs with the immunity. Sometimes I complain that our skill has a long cooldown, but if it didn't, it'll be just too broken. I still think it should be a little bit, well, honestly, being as neutral as possible, even though I'm a satyr, they should reduce the cooldown slightly, not by much, but um, yeah, they should for sure reduce the cooldown. And if anything, they can just make it as in if you have other satyrs in the party, there's a cooldown within you guys. So you know you don't do the infinity bubble, because actually one person having immunity is not that bad if it's every like 15-20 seconds, but when you have it for like 30 seconds, it only lasts like what, 4 or 5 the most. It's pretty good still, but I don't know. I just think that it could be better, especially when satyrs are not really like a powerhouse. If you're well, no, doesn't matter what class you're playing, you're always gonna be a powerhouse. But satyrs, they're pretty much one of the most balanced class, I will say, in the game right now. There's nothing that a satyr does that is like super overpowered. Or, hey, oh my lord, like this is a satyr. Be careful. Not really. Honestly, the most powerful thing right now is the build that I have. The burst, just it does pack a punch, but honestly, I mean, it's fair. I was 1 second away from not dying, being able to push. That's fine. We should win this match, honestly. And then we'll do one more. Yeah, we're pushing from both sides. It's good. We have some HP there if we need it. We came here. Got your kills. Alright, push. That's the most important part, to push. What? Oh lord. I think we're dead. That's fine. At least we won. Yeah. Alrighty, and let's do one more. And it doesn't even matter that we got 14 kills, because the point of the game is to win. Alright, and let's do one more. Now, I know that some people might ask, hey, you didn't show your attribute. Well, here you go. Damage, decent. Pretty low. Life, as well, is pretty low. The reason why, I'll show you in a little bit. Secondary stat, they're okay at best. Now, do I have some set piece that I need to better? Well, sorry, let me rephrase it. I need to get better pieces off, because, like, example, this is pretty bad. I don't need vitality or strength. I would prefer 42 or potency, which my gems, my normal gems are around like what, rank 7, I think. Yeah, most of them are rank 7. That's why I'm sub 6K, but I'm working on it. I hadn't played for a while, or at least I hadn't taken the game as serious as I used to. Came back, and the gems are a little bit cheaper, so I'm trying to save up some plat to at least push to 6K. I would like to have 6K of armor penetration and 6K of potency. That should be decent enough. But within probably a few months, actually probably like 2 months, I should be able to have it. And that's actually a lot. I think I should have it quicker. I'll save up and I'll make sure every time I get a gem, it'll be either a blue one or a yellow one. And I forgot one more thing, guys. I'm sorry. I know I keep talking a lot. I still have a badge that gives me 2% life. So in about 5 weeks, 6 weeks more or less, we'll have a new reign, and I'll be able to get a better badge or rank. I mean, not a rank. At least I'll say 8% badge, which will increase my damage, my life, and I should be able to do a little bit more damage. Right now, it's not as bad as I had it. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to get caught in the middle of this crap. I had it pretty bad since I had a long break. I came back. I had all batches at rank. I mean, not rank. I keep saying rank. At 2%. It was horrible doing BG. I almost quit again. I'm like, oh, this is not for me. But I'm like, well, I mean, this is my fault. I took a break, so it's fair for me to, struggle, because it doesn't make sense that someone doesn't play the game for so long, comes back, and is able to kill people that have, consistently played the game. So, as I play, I grind, I'm getting my badges again. I'll go back to being where I was. And I can understand that the stronger I get, the the sweatier the matches will be. Like right now it's getting, I guess, a little bit sweaty because I just had 2 decent games. So the game, the game I mean, I can check that guy. That guy has to be a whale. There's no way he just did that to me. So it comes with the game. With the territory, you do good a few matches and you have to suffer. But even though, I mean, that happens, I mean, the build is still pretty good. And you're not always going to be the strongest in the match. So, I mean, if you want to build that, it's always going to... Oof, you see that? I have to play very careful. Especially against these monks. They just drain your life. It's just going to be hard. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Yeah, so... It's gonna be a little bit stressful, but I have to survive. You see, and that's the thing. These monks, you can not even see them. You see them in the map and they just fly to you. It's crazy. Alright. Yeah, not fun. See, that guy is everywhere. Well, at least I killed him once, barely. And look, there's another one. That's his cousin. Look at his cousin. Holy. Let me check how many... Get out of my face, guy. How many monks do they have? Well, they have to be the well, because both of them are just destroying everyone. And if they're not... Well, they have 3 monks. No wonder they're flying everywhere. But holy. I'm guessing that they're using the new set. I'm saying the new set is very toxic. Uh, and I would not be surprised if they're like decent players. They don't have to be whales because monk can dish out a decent amount of damage, especially a well-built monk with a lot of armor penetration plus a new set. But I think it has to be a well. The level of just draining my life so fast. I feel like it has to be a well. Let me see if I can just mess with these guys. I don't think that these guys will be too much of a trouble. Never mind. That's Necro. Alright, I'm just waiting for my... Well, let me go help out here. I know he has to hate me. Because every time he tries, I kill him. Yeah, so I hope he feels what I feel when I play against his class and they're always jumping around and just killing me from afar. It's pretty annoying, I know. Oh my lord, these guys, what's going on with both of them? They're all together, they have to be cousins. There's no way they're not cousins. They're always rolling together. Alright, Lord. Yeah, they're the one carrying their team. Look at that. 18 and 11. Holy. Well, at least we're trying. Can't wait to see the secondaries. It has to be something. I'm not sure. This is still a winnable match, even though getting destroyed. Holy. It's funny because every time I die, it's to the freak, to the monks. And they're not really not that big of a deal. I mean, yes, they're annoying because they're always vanishing and they're also getting rid out of damage. But I hadn't played a monk that just does that. It comes and drains your damage worse than a freaking DH. We barely won the match. Not obviously not because of me. But yeah, holy. Oh, there you guys have it. But let me just check. Hopefully I'm able to check. Sometimes it acts up. Like now. Well, it's not letting me. It is what it is. It's not meant to be. But well guys, hope you guys had a good one. I will show my progression. I will try my best to hit legend. And I'll post more video of me just playing BGs with the same build. So expect that. I'll try every so often within the week to at least upload 2 or 3 videos. And I'll show you guys my standing in the leaderboard. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, please comment. Alrighty, have a good night. Bye bye guys.